The slap echoed through the crystal hall like a gunshot, sharp enough to silence laughter, clinking glasses, and the soft music drifting from the stage. In that frozen second, under chandeliers worth more than most people's homes, a single father stood stunned, his cheek burning, his dignity stripped in front of the most powerful people in the city. No one noticed his clenched jaw, or the quiet resolve forming behind his tired eyes. No one imagined that this humiliated man, holding a borrowed suit together with borrowed confidence, was the same man who would, before the night ended, cancel a $2 billion contract and change the fate of everyone in that room. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the quiet strength of ordinary people, take a moment right now to like this video, comment your thoughts, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to the channel Bright Hearts. Your support keeps stories like this alive. He had never planned to attend the gala. The invitation had arrived in a thick envelope, elegant and intimidating, the kind that usually ended up in recycling bins untouched. His name printed in bold letters felt like a mistake, like someone else's life had brushed against his own by accident. But the fundraiser supported a children's hospital, the same hospital that had once kept his daughter alive through long nights of beeping machines and whispered prayers. So he went, not for status, not for business, but because gratitude still mattered to him, even after life had taken so much. Raising his daughter alone had carved deep lines into his face that no skincare routine could hide. His mornings began before sunrise, packing lunches, braiding hair with clumsy fingers, double-checking homework, and ending with rushed commutes to work. He worked in the background of the corporate world, a consultant whose name rarely appeared in headlines, someone who fixed problems quietly and moved on. After his wife's sudden passing, ambition had been replaced by survival. Every decision he made revolved around one small heartbeat sleeping down the hall each night. The gala was everything he was not. Designer gowns shimmered like liquid light. Tailored suits moved with confidence and entitlement. Conversations floated around stock valuations, mergers, and power plays, words that once defined his life but now felt distant. He stayed near the edges, sipping water, reminding himself why he was there. He told himself that discomfort was temporary, that humility was not weakness, that being unseen had kept him sane all these years. She arrived late, as people like her always did, commanding attention without asking for it. The CEO was known across industries for her ruthless efficiency and icy composure. She built empires, destroyed competitors, and never apologized. Cameras followed her steps. Whispers followed her reputation. Tonight, she was the crown jewel of the event, the largest donor, the woman whose signature could fund or ruin futures. People leaned toward her orbit, hoping some of her power might rub off. Their paths crossed near the stage, in a moment so small it should have meant nothing. He stepped back to avoid spilling a drink on her gown. Someone bumped into him from behind. The glass tilted. A single drop splashed near her sleeve. It wasn't even visible, but the offense, in her eyes, was unforgivable. Before he could react, before anyone could intervene, her hand moved. The slap landed clean, loud, final. Gasps rippled through the crowd. Some turned away, pretending not to see. Others watched with thinly veiled fascination, the way people watch disasters they are glad aren't theirs. Security hesitated, unsure which side power stood on. He did not raise his hands. He did not shout. He simply stood there, absorbing not just the sting on his face, but the weight of public humiliation. In that moment, memories flooded him. Hospital corridors. Bills stacked on kitchen tables. Nights when grief sat heavier than sleep. Times he had swallowed pride to keep life moving forward for his child. This slap was not the worst thing that had happened to him, but it was the clearest reminder of how easily dignity could be stripped from those deemed insignificant. The CEO turned away, satisfied, already moving on, confident the world would continue to bend around her. The music resumed. Conversations restarted. The gala exhaled, relieved that the disturbance was over. But something had shifted, unseen and irreversible. He left early, walking out into the cool night air with slow, deliberate steps. His reflection in the glass doors looked older than he felt, but steadier too. He didn't go home right away.